Hey guys, Max here, and today I'll be giving you my Zodiac deck profile. I wanted to do this um, before, like, the whole ban list thing and how Rapier was hit to 2, but the deck still works fine. And so yeah, this is the update for the April ban list. So yeah, so you won, well, obviously Rapier 2 because it was hit. Luckily the deck's still alive, other than the OGG where it's dead. Just the detached summon 1 as a Rapier from the deck or hand. Next is like 3 Rapiers because this card's stupid. Basically just an attach from hand and or field. And it's if this card, and if the XE monster attacks, the monster that attacked is banished instead of going to the bin. It's kind of nice because during the damage step you can just like damage step equip, and then like that monster will be banished. Then Freeblade. Just the normal summon, you can discard a Zoodiac card to draw 1. You don't really use the effect, you most likely just use the piercing. 1600 does pierce, it's pretty good. And for the last Zoodiac monster, I still want Ram Ram. I personally do like Ram Ram, because like if it ever gets popped, you can special summon a Zoodiac from your bin. And it's a nice 2k defense, and if the Zoodiac XE is targeted, you could just attach this instead.
So you could say you combo it with
yes,
Barrage.
if you want, you can pop this to then special summon a Zoodiac from your deck and from your bin.
Or if you need the draw power, use it for Freeblade's effect. Ditch it, draw a card.
Yes, but you don't really. There's no reason to do draw.
You already got enough of that.
Yeah, so that's the Zoodiac monsters. I do want the Terratop, like the Speedroid engine with the 2 Terratops and 1 Tecton Bork. Because you want to see Rapier as much as you can now. It makes these more relevant than how I used to. I did play these, I just didn't really see the point going Invoker, but now this guy's at 2 makes them more reliable.
And then you'd be Invoker now.
And I am using this guy. This guy's stupid.
This card's amazing.
If this card's normal summoned or special, you can draw a card. And then you can place a card from your hand to the top or bottom of your deck.
So if you had a bad card in your hand,
Yeah.
to the bottom of the deck you go.
So you can normal summon this, draw, then put a card from your hand to the top bottom of your deck. And then you can pop it with Barrage, because when it's destroyed by card effect or destroyed by battle by card effect, you can summon as many number of this from your deck. So then you get like 2 draws. So you draw, then like place on top of the deck. Then this one will draw, place on top or bottom of the deck. And plus you get the summon from Barrage. This card is just silly.
It's a perfect way to
So if you got a bad hand and you got that and Barrage in your hand, it's pretty good.
get rid of the useless stuff you don't need.
And for the last monster, it's just 1 maxi. I forgot about this. Because it's now at 1, who knows? If it's going to keep getting like this, it's probably just going to be banned next time.
Let's hope it doesn't.
No. And for the spells, it took me ages to get Place F Barrage.
Yeah, they are.
And I finally, I bought one for 45 from May. You've seen him on the channel before. So yeah, it's the Tile 1 face up card you control, destroy, then you can special summon Zoodiac. Most of the time you see Zoodiac players pop this, so you gain the second effect of attaching this card as a XE material, because if it's destroyed by card effect you can just attach it.
Pretty good.
It's stupid. Also very hard to pull.
Zodiac, what do you think?
Then 3 tankies because you want like to search and get your cards into your hand. I want Tensu because an extra normal summon can be handy. You may not see this card, but it's in there.
Second normal summon never hurt no one.
No, second normal summon.
One.
2 twins just for back row. 2 dark holes for like field destruction. For the one-offs is like 1 instant fusion because you want to see Norden, and just the another wipe with Raigeki. There's not much really to say about these like staples.
Generics.
For the traps, in this deck I run 3 combos because it's useful now than ever at 3 because of the Rapier 2.
No.
Half the time you don't really use the first effect, but it's nice having an attached material from your deck to your XE master. But if this card's banished to say Jarvathus, you put 5 back with different names, 5 Zoodiacs with different names, and then you get to draw 1. It's during either player's turn except the turn it was sent there, so you do it during the end phase, so you draw and then draw for turn.
Beautiful effect, really.
So, say if you don't have a Ram under your guy, they activate a trap card. You activate combo, attaching Ram. Let's negate that trap.
It has to target though, or an effect that targets.
There are quite a few cards out there that target though.
Like Compulse.
Breakthroughs. So 2 breakthroughs just because if they have
And
like a
breakthrough.
guy on board,
Yeah.
you may not want to have the effect. Stormings are more useful than ever nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the best ones really,
Definitely.
other than like Quaking and...
So yeah, kind of hyped Quaking, but Storming's so good now.
Yeah, this card's probably the better one.
Hmm.
Dark Hole, just because like...
Bottomless.
Yeah, Bomber, sorry. So Bombless, I don't really have any like D-barriers or strikes, and like I don't think I'm ever really gonna really use them. And then the one Solemn. I feel that this works best than putting the deck through so many like D-barriers and strikes.
Yeah, you'll just slide it if you really needed to.
Yeah.
That's for the main deck. Now for the extra deck. 2 Bobo. Bobo can attack directly, kind of thing, and if it's like got what, 12 materials? Yeah, 12 or more XE materials, and if it attacks, you detach them to send as many cards your opponent controls. Opponent's hand and or field to the graveyard, and then change this card's defense position. But you're never really going to do that. I've like had attempts of doing this just for the fun. But it's just to like overlay again, mostly into Tiger Mode. This card you detach to target a Zoodiac in your a XE monster and a Zoodiac in your bin. So what you can do is you would just detach Rapier to summon Rapier, or so then detach to then target a Zoodiac in bin and then a Zoodiac XE or any XE actually. It targets itself and any XE monster. So you just keep giving your guys materials. I want 3 board ball because of the search is pretty good.
Want that search.
It's mainly just for the search. Guidance for the destruction. That's really I won the 3-3-2-2 ratio, which I feel works.
Pretty good.
And for the basically, yeah, these are pretty much 1 MX Saber, just for like the Rapier and the Speedroids. I prefer the Ultra one from the Legacy. 1 Tonebird because of spells and traps. Castell, because Castell's always handy. 1 Gusto Emerald, just because recycling the graveyard and back into deck is pretty needed for this deck. And for the last, it's just the 1 Norden. That's really it. So, yeah. That has been my deck profile of Zoodiacs. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.